Warning: the thoughts in this podcast are the thoughts of our own and our guest. Please don't sue us. Seriously though, everyone, don't sue us. Thank you. Previously on Life, Tech, and Sundry.
Some of the best seafood in the world, and staggering number of Michelin star per square meter. Number 5 is Florence, because it is the original garlic bread to ravioli or naked ravioli. The food of Florence eventually appears all over the world at some of the most famous restaurants. Number 6 is Rome, because of their gelato, pasta carbonara, and pizza are just to start. The abundance of culinary hotspots or traditional restaurants led by generations of the same family give the city's nickname the Eternal City, double meaning. Number 7 is Kyoto. There may be no better place to restaurant hop and make an entire days of eating than Gion, Kyoto, a waterfront neighborhood with slender streets full of almost exclusive restaurants, high and low.
And now, back to the show. Nowadays, life is intertwined with technology. Let's figure it out. Welcome to Life, Tech, and Sundry.
Number 8 is Charleston. Charleston's rich food scene stems from its people. Black-owned restaurants
North or South Carolina? I think South, right?
I didn't say either. I don't remember. Black-owned restaurants paved the way for the southern city's reputation for amazing American soul food. Number 9 is Tokyo. You could probably eat at a new restaurant in Tokyo every hour for the rest of your life and not hit every great one. While you may not visit this Japanese city exclusively to eat, visiting the themed, renowned, and hidden restaurant should definitely be on the agenda. Excuse me. And number 10, to wrap it up, is San Miguel de Allende, one of Mexico's most cosmopolitan cities, and San Miguel de Allende has been home to some of the country's most talented and innovative chefs, but the local traditional dishes have always been there, still reign supreme. And I don't know.
Damn.
If you want, New York City is 13, Paris is 12, Mexico City is 17. What was it? The French one next to Paris?
So it's Lyon, and then the other one is Aix-en-Provence.
So Lyon is 14, Aix-en-Provence is 18.
Oh, very good. Très magnifique.
And that's it. Oh, Osaka is 23, and that's it. They still have 25. So yeah. So
very dope. Very dope.
Can never go wrong with food.
Yeah.
No,
delicious.
definitely. This is the reason why I really enjoyed this article, and I wanted to share it with not only our special guests tonight and Marcos and Mr. J, but also our listeners. So I think definitely not only this year that we're living right now in 2021, but and hopefully by next year everything is a little bit more stable as far as whatever measures are taken to eradicate the disease, or if we have to learn to live with it, which most likely we will have to learn how to live with it, but we won't have to exclude dining out and traveling right for any longer, and we'll be able to plan out our trips based on those type of things. So I wanted to share this with you guys, and I want to get some input from you, from all of you, to see what struck out to you as something that definitely want to try or want to go and cities that you might want to hit up, or again, maybe an a la bucket list maybe of places, that a handful of places that you definitely want to hit, and food that you want to try out. So who wants to go
I'd like
first?
to give it to the J Squad.
Wait, hold up, Marcos, you go first. You've never gone first,
I guess I feel like
you
I
go
talked a
first.
lot.
but I'll go first anyway.
Okay.
So I think it's very astonishing that Oaxaca made number one. Not because of like, oh, it's terrible food, but
Interesting.
it's more the line of like, oh, I could probably head over there one day. That's more realistic.
Interesting. Okay.
Because obviously, like, we've always wanted to go to like Japan, visit all these different cities, like Tokyo,
True.
Kyoto, and Osaka. But something that hits more home, because Oaxaca is closest.
Yeah.
It's literally the closest place for us.
And what's that
Definitely.
anime place in Japan?
Which one?
Akihabara.
Yeah,
Yes. Akihabara.
Akiba for short.
No, yeah, but like I said, Oaxaca, like that hits more home because we can
Yeah,
go. That's
yeah.
that's literally one of the neighboring states, right? From Puebla.
That's a hop,
Yeah.
skip, and a jump from
No, it really is.
the
It really
US.
is.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
And then Mexico
Wow.
City. I mean, yeah.
I mean, Mexico City it's a very diverse place as well. It's very much like New York City. So you have different restaurants from different countries that open up shop over there. So you get a taste of the world. But
Just as a
definitely.
tidbit, recently there was another I don't know, I forgot from where. I think from Don't Laugh. I like to follow this YouTube channel called Recreo, and
How dare you?
they in their questionnaires they said in population wise, which one has more people, LA, California, or Mexico City? Which one do you
Mexico
think was-
City.
Yeah.
Yeah,
course.
Mexico City. So isn't
Yeah,
it
it's
the
the-
most populated city?
Yeah, it's the biggest city or most
Is it
populated city
not?
this side of the hemisphere, or this side of the world.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
As far as the records show, I mean, you can definitely fact check that statement, but yeah, hit up Google. Yo, Google. Yo, Googs. Yeah. What's up, Googs? Let me know who.
Hey, Gugu.
I'm playing, guys. I'm playing, guys. I'm legit typing it up.
according.
Mexico City's number 2. Number
How dare
1
they.
is Sao Paulo.
Oh, Brazil.
There's one out.
Yeah, Brazil.
That's
Then it's
interesting.
Mexico City.
Interesting. Well, there you go. Fact checked. So yeah, no, but definitely that's something that we could definitely as I guess you can say people that have that type of mentality of traveling at some point, going to these cities and using your palate to lead you to tasty destinations is something that should be a very firm goal to have. So to Josue's point, I think Oaxaca is a great place to go and try out their food. It's nothing, I guess, too different to a certain extent from what we probably know as far
Yeah.
as Mexican cuisine goes. So it's not going to be as abrasive as other cuisines that we might not be too keen on. But yeah, it's always going to be the cultural, which the food also speaks on the culture. So you'll be able to enjoy it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I was gonna say like San Miguel de Allende is.
Yeah,
Like, I think I've seen that before. The picture.
the San Miguel de Allende. Yeah.
The historical individual?
Of course. Yeah.
No, the picture they have here, like they have like them literally like I think making tacos. And I feel like I've seen that before. I've seen that scene set up.
I've seen it in my backyard when I'm doing the cookout.
No, but I like how like there is no one like type of cuisine. It's literally like anything.
Yeah, no, of course.
Because
of course.
you see one is pasta, one literally tacos, one is bread.
Pasta
they
tacos. Imagine that.
yeah,
mentioned, like,
seafood,
Yeah, because they have
dry,
literally here.
dry meats.
Like I know a lot of Spanish cities are like they focus on seafood. I think you have Madrid and Barcelona here.
Let's see.
Yeah, Madrid is number 25. And yeah, Osaka, Kyoto, and
Right.
Tokyo.
Madrid is 25. You're right. Hong Kong is 24. Osaka is 23. Mendoza is 22.
Where's
Barcelona, 21.
Barcelona?
Barcelona, España. Sí, usted sabe, it's España. So yeah, definitely. Cities to definitely keep in mind and try to hit up when you have the opportunity or when it's safe to travel.
I mean, yeah,
Right
I
now,
think
Americans are not wanted in Europe.
Yeah.
Me personally,
But in
I
Mexico,
don't care.
they
I would travel. I don't care. I've traveled before during the pandemic, so for me, it's like I don't sweat the little stuff. And people might say, Alan, pandemic, you might die. You might die in a car crash too. It doesn't mean.
Oh damn!
I mean,
All right.
You might slip in the shower with your soap and rip in peace.
right. Rest is spaghettis. But I mean, that's how I look at the situation at this point. I mean, and I'd rather travel and enjoy it and eat this food before I let, COVID-19 try to take me out. So, yeah, no, guys. So what do you guys think as far as the traveling and the food is concerned?
I only have one word.
Oh.
Oh, one word.
I
you
think
say.
the minimum is 5 though.
Okay.
At least.
Say 5 times in a row.
Bring the food to me.
Hey,
Good choice of words.
so what, you want a DoorDash now?
Nah. I'd rather go to the food.
DoorDash.
I'd rather go to the food, honestly. Like, nothing beats going to their home base. Example, the Mexican food, or the Japanese food, or the Chinese food. That's a bucket list to travel where the dish is, where it originated. I'm down to go to Italy or to
Japan.
Yeah.
where were the French fries
No,
made.
Marcos is the type of
French
person
fries
that,
were made in
It's
America.
not Korean.
Yeah,
I know. It's weird.
Marcos is the type of person that's like, he goes up to the taquero and he's like, ¿Cuántos
I need
quieres?
some
He's
freedom
like,
fries.
yes. He's like, sí.
How
He's like,
many
I
do
need
you
some
want?
freedom fries,
Yes.
please.
How much bread? Yes.
Yes.
No,
How much you want?
but that's true. But that's true though, because it's not just about the food itself; it's about the whole experience. It's like being there, like being able to breathe in the atmosphere, smell the food before it comes out.
Right.
I agree.
You see the
Doing it
people
for the
make it, just
culture.
it's the whole the whole
Absolutely.
culture, the atmosphere.
Breathe the same air. Eat the food. Take in the sights. Drink the drinks. Take it all in. Absolutely. That's what it's all about.
But
Yeah,
remember, never forget one thing.
What is that, Marcos?
Lávate las manos. Lávate las manos. Lávate las manos.
Yes.
To wash your
please.
hands.
Always. Please do that. Oh man, the good stuff, Marcos. Thank you, buddy. So are there any places of note that you guys want to like say, yo, definitely Lyon, that's a spot that I want to hit up, like for the J team right now? Is there anything in particular that like sticks out to you?
JQ, you want to go first? Perhaps.
Not J squared. You started.
No, I'm go. Okay. I would really love to try some authentic Japanese takoyaki, if you guys know what that is. Some
Yeah.
fried octopus
Definitely,
balls.
yeah.
I
Absolutely.
personally don't like seafood normally, but like in the animes, they make it look so good. Especially like the Persona 5 anime, for example.
Food
Right,
wars.
right.
Food wars.
They try to make it extra great.
Top of my list, Food Wars always.
They're literally
No, yeah.
everything food wars. Yeah, it's mush.
That's takoyaki. I think is a lot better. Coming from a person who doesn't like seafood, I think it's pretty good.
Hey, what
Yeah,
are you talking
it's-
about these food wars? Go on.
Right. Battered octopus balls, delicious. little
Everything's
little
better.
Japanese mayo, Japanese barbecue sauce, the bonito
Ooh.
flakes on top, nice little seaweed on it. Excellent.
It's probably not the best for you, like health wise, but oh well.
Oh, absolutely not. But you're not doing it for health reasons.
It's not fried, at least.
No, it is fried.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's fine.
The reason you don't perceive it to be fried is because they do it in a special apparatus that it's basically like a semicircle frying pan.
Okay.
And so they flip each individual takoyaki, so it has that spherical shape. It holds that shape, but it gets cooked or fried on each
At
side.
least not deep fried.
Yeah, it's not deep fried though. Very true, Mr. J. Prime.
Yep, you got that. It's one of the other
Can't-
J's want to go. Got like a food. Are you thinking about?
I've got a dirty secret to admit, though.
Whoa,
Tortas.
hey!
It might be
Spill.
simple, even. All this time, I haven't had lobster. I've had crab, but not lobster.
Lobster tail or
The body, it intimidates me. I'm intimidated
Wait,
by the
what?
lobster.
oh, well,
Like-
it is a big roach.
Seafood is
Everybody
indeed
knows
scary.
this, right?
It's a
Wait, like
roach.
lobster by itself, or just like lobster dishes? Period.
Lobster with butter, like that. They call it
Oh,
a
okay.
tamale.
the
like they
full
cut-
thing.
The full
Delicious.
Oh, I think it's
The whole
intimidating.
enchilada, my buddy.
tamale. They literally call it tamale. The body. I dunk it in butter. I haven't. It intimidates me.
It's like even though you've been to Red Lobster,
Yes, and
I
crab.
ra-
I've had crab.
I
Like,
wrestled with the big lobster at Red Lobster.
Oh damn!
It intimidates me, and I wish to take
Same.
that. Check it
I
off
took
in
it
my
out.
bucket list.
Oh no, definitely. We'll go to Red Lobster. When do you want to go?
And the real deal, though, the real like like. No,
Do you want to go
Turn
up to? You want to go up to Maine? We can do like a weekend trip.
Oh, no.
Go up to Maine.
Oh no!
Make it
Oh,
a
lobster roll.
Make it a thing.
Go on a charter boat. Go grab some lobsters. You know, boil
I don't know if
them.
I'm seasick though. If I get seasick, getting
Come on.
eating down and chowing down on some lobster.
Marcos,
Well,
I
Wait,
believe in
can you get
Kinda.
seasick, Marcos?
I don't know.
I've only been
You've
on
never-
on the sea on open sea. No, on the river. Yes, I don't get seasick on the river.
Really? You
But-
haven't been on the open sea, like on a ship or something? Okay.
No,
Or
I've gone on a boat
cruise.
again, going to West Point, but not
Uh-huh.
not over.
He's
Not
going
over
to
here.
war, he says.
Have you been on the ferry to go to Statue of Liberty or
No, nah.
Ellis
Oh
Island?
no!
Oh,
Oh, that's an experience.
I mean, I
Sure
was going to
is.
go, but they didn't let me bring my dog.
oh, really?
They said no dogs, no pets.
No,
But he's a
Coffee's
family
not a
member.
service animal.
He's a family member. He's like,
You
"Ah,
should've-
we understand, but no.
You should have hit him with the nah. It's my seeing eye dog. I can't
Yes.
see.
No,
baby.
I
Come
wanted
on.
to put him on the bag and like, no.
Oh,
a bag. Yeah, suffocate your dog.
No, I mean,
Balls of
he's a
bars.
small dog. He'll fit in the bag with his head poking out.
I'm not saying he won't
Not
fit. I'm
sus.
saying he might not breathe.
Yeah.
Nah. We've done it
He's
before.
like, we've had him in worse.
Nah, we've
It's
done it
like,
before. We've had him.
Put him in my book bag. You know,
You know that the Sam's green big plastic green bag? Those
stuck him in my fanny pack. You know,
Like
my
the
sling
dog
bag.
carrier.
the Sam's Club bag. That huge one.
Wait, what?
Back in the, I don't know if you guys know what
Sam's
Sam's
Club
Club
bag.
is, right? Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
the Costco's competition. Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Back in the day, they used to sell a big like a white bag with green straps. Like I don't know how to describe, but just a huge.
Is it one of those reusable bags? Is that what you're trying to say?
I guess, yeah, but they're huge. And
Huge.
my dog
It's gonna
fits
be
in it.
huge.
Oh, my
Really?
God.
My dog isn't
Bro.
big to start with.
No. Again. I'm not worried about the fitting part. I'm worried about the not breathing part.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Me too.
He's like, Coffee's a survivor.
He's a yeah, no.
Shout
Real
out
talk,
to
though.
Coffee.
Lobster intimidates me, and I want
Nah,
to
don't worry,
beat it.
man. You let me know when you want to go. We'll kick that lobster's tail in.
Literally,
We're
will
off.
eat its tail.
Yes.
Yeah, why not?
No. I think I would go apart from Japan. I would definitely go to like Italy.
Ooh.
Get some pizza, pasta.
OG
Yeah.
pizza.
Some authentic
Basically.
Italian pizza.
I mean, more recently, I was watching a video from Paolo
Munchie?
in Japan, in Tokyo. I forgot the name of the YouTube channel, but he went to Yokohama. I went to Yokohama when I went to Japan, and
To Nihon.
yeah. But I went to the Chinatown of Yokohama. Time I went, but
Why?
because it's one of the biggest Chinatowns there is on that side.
Outside of
Outside of China.
Outside of
Yeah.
China. Other than Beijing, China.
It's great food. Great food.
Yeah.
But the thing is, that what I saw on the YouTube channel was that they have this Gundam, this like really
Statue?
huge. No, like the move with all the moving parts, and it's like a theme park. And I saw the huge one, the unicorn Gundam over and in Tokyo in Odaiba, but what's it called? But when I went to Yokohama, I didn't know they had a theme park one, so I want to go over there and definitely experience the food out in Yokohama as well.
What's that season that they have the stalls in fairs and everything? I want to go then.
Oh, you mean what's it called?
The fall or winter?
Oktoberfest.
The Japanese
Germany.
Oktoberfest.
Oh, the festival?
And Germany as well. Yeah,
Germany.
I thought you were talking about like the fireworks.
both. I want both
Oh, yeah.
now.
So
He's
right
like, he
now,
wants to.
right now, I think it's gonna be Hanami season, which is Sakura season or the cherry blossom season. So
like,
Hanami, the Hanami is basically they have their like kind of like they're sitting down underneath the cherry blossom trees and they're eating and drinking and stuff like that. It's a whole celebration for
They have bento
springtime.
boxes making this.
Oh, the bento boxes are delicious.
Bento boxes for days.
Bruh,
I wonder what those taste like.
delicious.
I mean, I wouldn't need the box itself. I need the content of the box.
He's like, I wonder what the
But
box
you know, it's
tastes
a
like.
free it's a free country, right?
hey,
The box has all the flavor though.
I mean,
The toppings
all
are
the-
just toppings.
I like a nice box. Who doesn't?
Straight up eat the box.
Extra thick!
Yeah.
But no, I mean, like, I guess back to the article, like if you want to visit two of the top 10s, I mean, one of them is literally New Orleans, and the other one is Charleston.
Charleston, which is in our backyard, basically, right?
Nolans.
Nolans, yeah. Bam.
So yeah, like,
Bam-a-lam.
that's probably like the easiest one to visit.
It's true. And
No, the easiest one is NYC.
No, I said
Well-
top 10.
I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah. Okay, I was correct.
because New York City falls in what 13?
Yeah,
There you go.
It's on the list.
Yeah, it's at least it's on the list. Yeah.
Wait.
So, wait, do we
is
ask?
LA here?
I think it lost its what's it called? It's a
Its
lure.
touch.
Yeah.
What?
I don't think
What?
people want to really go to LA. And no shade to LA. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's nice. Maybe.
Full stop.
I don't know. I hope. God bless LA, you know. Hopefully they're in our prayers. All I can say is East Coast, Beast Coast. That's
It's like you're getting emotional.
ECBC.
Does anyone else have a particular place they would like to shout out right now as far as food and culture is concerned that they would like to go and visit? And like maybe a particular, like a staple or a dish that they would really like to enjoy over there.
Poutine in Montreal.
Nice. Absolutely.
I don't know if you guys have had poutine before. I had it once.
The McDonald's
like-
but it
version
was in
or the actual
nah,
version?
it was in Montreblon. But I haven't had like legit poutine from Montreal.
Yes, sir.
But it was life changing.
Nice curds, gravy, fries.
Yes.
Each scoop
Oh.
of that
Good
dish
stuff.
was just like,
A big scoop of umai. Yeah.
That is
Anyone
definitely not
else?
from Food Wars.
Anyone else?
Anyone
No.
not gone yet?
lobster. Once again, lobster's mine.
You said
Butter and
lobster.
lobster. That's it for me. For now.
Maybe we can try like a paella. We'll have a little lobster
Oh,
in
hells
there.
yeah. Paella is on point. Seafood,
So you
right?
get the
Or the
shells.
chicken one?
No,
No,
seafood.
the seafood one.
Yeah.
What?
I think
Chicken
there is
one.
no chicken one.
There's northern style and Mediterranean style.
Again, I will feed you paella, and you better eat that lobster, Marcos.
It's on. I mean, it has lobster?
Yeah,
I
the
thought only had
paella.
this. Yeah. Whoa.
That has a
seafood.
bunch of different seafoods.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
mussel,
Mussels, clams.
Well,
has
I'd like to have
octopus,
mussels too, but still no.
shrimps, scrimps, a little scrimp. You want a little scrimp?
Shrimp.
You know, more roaches of the sea. Delicious.
What are
Now,
the
now I
what
can't
is
get
the
that
other-
out of my head. Roaches, damn it.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about that.
Wait, what's the smaller
Oh, did-
version of a shrimp?
I gave out
Oh.
the secret sauce. I'm sorry, guys. The smaller than shrimp.
Like that? No, like the ones they use in New Orleans, where they
Oh, the crawfish. You mean?
yeah. There you
Oh.
go.
Small lobsters.
Crop,
Yeah.
like this is the soup
Crawfish.
gumbo, right? The gumbo soup.
Crawfish.
I mean, they literally
gumbo's
take a
good.
bunch of them and boil them, and
Yeah.
seasoning.
Seasoning is delicious. The Obey season. Delicious. All right. So
I have a
mean,
question. One more question.
Okay.
Clam chowder, the red or the white?
There's the red ones?
Definitely New England, not the Manhattan. All right, so the white one is called New England clam chowder. The red one is called Manhattan clam chowder. Now, me personally, I like the New England style clam chowder.
Likewise.
Yeah, I mean, not that the Manhattan style clam chowder is bad or anything, or it doesn't taste good. It's just me personally. My preference would be the New England style clam chowder.
Me too.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
the Manhattan one looks like tomato soup.
It looks like a nice Campbell's Select, you know,
Yeah, so nothing wrong with
Monsieur-
tomato soup.
Monsieur Boraidi, if you will.
Yes.
Maybe you can enjoy, you know, your nice cheese, grilled cheese sandwich with that one. You know,
With the Manhattan clam chowder.
And some crackers
Absolute.
on the side.
Ooh.
and some crackers.
well, that's why you have your grilled cheese.
Yes, that's a meal right there.
Meal of champions, don't you forget it.
Like you cut, G.
Yes, yes. Does anybody have any questions about food before we move on to like my man Marco's shower thoughts?
I'm good.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Oh, let's say
All
Mr. J squared, since he's rising up in the Gordon Ramsay-ness.
Oh yeah, definitely.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Or what about Mr. J cubed?
J Cube, not confusing at all.
I don't know, man. I'm just thinking about poutine and grilled cheese right now.
There you go.
You're just thinking.
Not a bad idea.
Not bad at all, yeah.
Right. I mean, you can quickly state what you're gonna go grab, right? Like after the recording, if you like. Maybe it's a pizza, or maybe it's Chinese takeout, or maybe
Some
you're just
halal food.
Some
there.
tea.
You go. Maybe if the what's it called? Maybe if Shake Shack is still open wherever you are, you might
I'm
want.
doubtful. They close at like 9. At least in Long Island.
Oh man. Oh, but I mean, Long Island has pretty good eats over there. They have good pizzerias out there.
They do. We also have great bagels as well.
Yeah, definitely. We had an article that we read
Yes.
about where people were talking about the bagels out there are phenomenal.
They are.
Now, are you the type of person that does the schmear or of cream cheese, or do you do just butter? Or
I'm a butter guy myself. I don't know about you guys.
okay,
No
I'm
cream
both.
cheese and
No.
jelly.
I
No.
do the cream cheese.
I'm not
I'm in
that fancy.
everything.
Cream cheese and
I-
jelly is so good.
Absolutely,
Especially,
but it has to be
especially
grape jelly. Grape jelly.
Yeah, grape
Yeah,
jelly.
it can't be no
Necessity.
strawberry
Okay.
or anything, or orange marmalade or nothing like that. Nah, it has to be that grape jelly that Welch's, good. Can't be anything else.
Hashtag not sponsored. Yes.
Absolute, not
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
Yo, shout outs to Welch's, yo. Holla at your boy.
Now, Marcos, I think it's your turn.
It is time.
It's time.
Your experiences.
My
Yes.
thoughts?
Yeah,
What do you
your
got, bro?
thoughts.
My thoughts?
I thought, hey.
I'll-
Okay, now, we've been talking a lot, about food and, their greatness, and they do merit their greatness. And now we go into research and development. Brought to you
So,
by,
so that's the fancy way of saying your shower thoughts.
yes.
Thought, hey.
He's like, what?
There's a saying that when new military weapons are introduced to the battlefield, expect to see them used against you in approximately 10 years. This
Give or
came to be true for the British Army. They introduced the Maxim machine gun into the conquest of the African continent in the late 1800s with great effectiveness. Then, with the approach of World War I, said style of machine gun was used against them by the Germans, causing high casualties and changing modern warfare.
Marcos,
Yes.
you gotta pronounce German right.
How do you say it?
Germans.
Oh. Now, jump to 2014. There's been a shift by the US in requirements for the military in hardware development from aircraft, optionally manned fighting vehicles, OMFVs for short, firearms, augmented reality, etc. For almost 20 years, military operations have been against inferior peers. But, of course, not only the hardware has adapted, but also the tactics and logistics have evolved to support these operations. The newest parameters for the research and development have been confirmed for future conflicts against, quote, near peers. My thoughts are as follows. The advancements and requirements by our military's research and development teams isn't unique to us. It's always been present in past civilizations. For example, the Roman legions versus the barbarians, Mongols versus Eurasia, Napoleon's armies versus Europe, and now the US versus ... Now, one of this all kickstarted because of a YouTube video, right? And I referenced a lot of them and inspired me to do research on a specific document, which that's my first link. And the one that kicked everything off was the one that has a timestamp. And it specifically has a timestamp between 9 minutes and 10 minutes and 30 seconds. If you guys want to see that, that's the part that really, really caught my attention, and I went deep on everything else. Now, my mechanical engineering part of me, just FBI, open up! Yes.
Oh my
That-
gosh.
That part really, tickled my fancy. But there was one part that, I didn't really like, was the development of light armor vehicles, specifically almost no armor, but with high power engines. Meaning, why would they develop something that has no armor?
Oh my god!
Yes, but as the last 20 years, a lot of the vehicles, and there's even vehicles that are better armored and heavier than the Humvees, which were out in the 80s. Turns out that because of this need for future, with this analysis of potential conflicts with near peers, there's going to be a need of dropping off infantry far away from the area, the theater of operations, with a higher requirement for them to move around. And turns out that using their feet or rucking it everywhere is not going to be tactically feasible or possible, because the minimum distance that they're gonna be running on a daily basis that they've calculated is at least 100 kilometers or 100 miles. So their minimum standard, right? Yes, their minimum standard is 20, and they're lugging around 100 pounds. And imagine doing that in a daily basis. So they're like, nope, we're gonna need Hemi vehicles, basically Hemis everywhere. And people are worried, specifically generals, that officers are gonna be going ham with these vehicles and gonna get soft when they're gonna different things. But the military has done their research and found that it's going to be very, very necessary. Then comes the 50 cal, how it developed, and it's already been around for 100 years. And turns out that the Barrett sniper rifle was invented in 1982, the style of a sniper rifle. So there was a privateer, photographer that came up with the design and sold it to the military, thus the name of the Barrett. And then there's the augmented reality with the magnetic positioning, everything like in Halo. They're trying to do that style of having a heads-up display, and they're testing it out as of 2021, and they're worried that it's gonna overwhelm their soldiers because or they're gonna get savvy enough that they're gonna be able to run Skyrim on it before they even get into formation at 7 a.m. They're worried about that. So there's different things that I didn't think about, like the last one was the aircraft. They're thinking that right now, due to their current operations, they're overstressing their aircraft vehicles, the high-tech F-35s, F-22s, F-16s. They're overstressing it so much to the point that the pilots are in such high of a demand that they have a current calculations that there's a 200-year gap between the amount of aircrafts that's available versus the experienced pilots. So they're like, you're fresh out of fighter pilot school, get into operations, just doing some air support. And they're noticing that those $2 billion aircrafts are starting to make a hole in the US government's pocket. So they're trying to go back to the WW2 engine style aircrafts, but modernized, and they're super efficient and super strong. But people, because of them saying, "Oh, we want modern tech," don't go to the past. But with current aeronautical technology, they're just so they're called turboprops. The turboprop airplanes, the only thing that they have in common with like a P-50 Mustang or anything like that is that they're a turboprop. Everything else is modern, and there's so much politics in there that it's just it's a Game of Thrones that it's never ending, and they're always thinking of the next battle, which sucks. But at the same time, that's where hardware is going to be tested out, doctrines, all those different things. And right now they're seeing the future that they're probably going to go fight into deep trench warfare, underground tunnels. And they're worried that a voluntary force is going to be very, very stressed out to the point that they're probably going to have to give them higher armor capabilities or higher tech, like a Halo soldier, like a Master Chief. Like, they're gonna want to give their soldier, instead of throwing a lot of people, they're gonna want to throw not heavily armored, advanced highly technologically advanced equipped armies, and that's not cheap. So they're trying to get, if you will, ahead of the game, and it's just mind-boggling everything that they're doing just to stay on top. And then the politics, besides the military one, is just so competitive, bigger than Google, I would say, or Microsoft, and that does affect everyone at one point, because since we're all in the US, technically there might be it's a voluntary force, but there one day, I don't know if it's gonna happen, but one day there's gonna be a draft, and that worries me. Those are my thoughts.
That's crazy. A draft? That's crazy.
But highly high tech draft though. Like a lot of people are going to be with a lot of technology, but they're going to still go into combat.
Oh, I see. Does anybody have anything to add to that?
I too see. Yes, yes. Well, I don't really have much of an opinion about this, just because it's not very much my forte. And I mean, the only thing I can add to this, or maybe just a thought of mine, is that as technology advances and weapons of any type advance, other countries and other, governments are always going to want to imitate the latest and greatest and have their brightest and smartest develop these type of technologies in order for them to use it against other countries so they can be top dog. So that doesn't surprise me. And yeah, that's about it. That's all I can sum up my thoughts where this is going. I mean, I see
That's
that you
OG
cited
espionage. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I see that you cited a bunch of resources, and I see how a lot of these situations does, I guess, to a certain degree, intertwine with our well-being. But I mean, at this point, and I think we've touched up on this plenty of times in past podcast recordings, where I mean, at this point, we're basically signing off on our privacy with the terms of use with a lot of companies like Google, like Samsung, like Apple, where we're giving them permission to essentially know what we type, know what we search, and then use that in their algorithms to cater to us a certain type of wants and needs by our likes or whatever. And I mean, is this anything different? Really? Not really. I don't think so. I mean, just that the government's going to do it instead of a private company. And the whole thing about, I guess, not recruiting. What was the word?
Draft?
Yeah, draft. I mean, hopefully that happens. Well, I hope it doesn't happen, but if it does happen, I'll be long and gone before then. I mean, not to sound negative or anything like that, but I mean, it is going to probably get to that stage at some point. Hopefully not my lifetime, but I mean, as of right now, we are in a sort of a Cold War with China, and China's kicking the US's ass, unfortunately, in many ways. And this whole shut down the economy thing didn't help at all. And now we're gonna see how the government is gonna, hopefully protect its citizens and help the economy, so China doesn't kick our asses anymore, or the US's ass anymore. So, I mean, again, I think it's full circle. History tends to repeat itself, and everybody's going to start copying each other on military advancements, and yeah, I don't like it particularly, but I mean, unfortunately, that's the way of the world in some way, shape, or form. As
Want to know
crazy
something
as
real
that
quick?
sound. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
There's a saying that it's good and all that you can advance in making your technology copying in this case other countries, but the bad side is that you can only strive to be number 2 because you're not leading in creating the new hardware.
That's very true. And I mean, as of right now, I think the US leads in innovation. Well, I mean, a lot of people come to the country, even if they were born outside the country, to innovate and do what essentially wasn't probably possible in their own countries. That's why the US is a leader of sorts. But I mean, the more and more the liberties get taken away in some way, shape, or form, whether it be freedom of speech or whatever the case is, and it's unfortunate, but sometimes those are the things that will take away from the innovation, the increments, the growth. And I just don't want to see that happen. But I mean, that's my time, gentlemen.
Yeah. So no, I think that's a good ending. Any thoughts? Anyone else? Any thoughts on the J Squad, on Mr. J himself?
Final thoughts, guys?
I got a thought right here.
You got a thought?
Yeah. look at this. I like McFlurries.
I want to get on to the next part of the podcast.
May I?
Please.
One more thing.
Like you
Yes.
could, G.
Yes.
And now we go into the anime zone.
Hey, let's go.
Wait, why is it the anime zone? I thought it was the anime spot, bruh.
The anime corner.
I thought it was anime side.
I like anime.
The anime
corner.
side piece.
Why is it side
Actually,
piece,
yeah,
bro?
anime side piece sounds nice.
Or full.
What about
the main
anime
dish.
waifu? I wanted
Yeah.
the anime waifu. That would have been better.
You know.
The main, not the main.
Yeah, what
To main, the side, and everything between.
Oh.
Lavate las manos.
Yes.
Marcos, you have anything?
How
Well,
do we start?
Log Horizon, anyone? Season 3?
No, stop.
Oh, wait. Are we gonna do this orderly, or are we just gonna bash each other over the head with anime titles?
I don't know.
Let's just bash each other.
We're all circling each other, no?
Just go with the flow.
No, because
Whatever
all
we
right.
feel.
So, do you want to do a little bit of news, or do you want to just go off
Yeah.
on a tangent with
The
with
news, yeah,
anime
no.
titles?
I like Alan's style, or Mr. J's. I'll be quiet.
All right. In other news, no, I'm like, so one thing that I picked up on an article from Otaku USA as news was that they're selling a life-sized Rei Ayanami figure for about $18,000. So yeah, if you want to buy a
Jay,
life-size,
Who's Rhea on
no,
the
this
Yami?
is from
Yeah, who is she?
so for those of you that don't know the anime is from what the hell is the name of
That's a
this
great
one?
name.
Never seen that one before.
You haven't?
He's like, why the hell are you here, teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. From Evangelion. I'm sorry. Neon
yeah.
Genesis
I
Evangelion.
get to see that. It's on the
Eve.
list.
It's an oldie but a goodie. So, I mean, that's one of the news articles. I mean, other things that are coming out. Rave Masters, it got picked up and licensed by Netflix, so people are pretty excited about that. Something else. We're gonna get a third season of what's it called? Of
Log Horizon. Salutations, Marcos here. This is a message to all the listeners out there. There are links in the show notes for our Twitter, email, and even show notes. Any questions or ideas for the podcast can be sent via these links. Now, back to our regularly scheduled podcast.
That is
That's
already
already out.
airing. Yeah, it's already. I was gonna say Date Alive. We're getting a third season.
Oh,
For
yeah.
those that like, for those that like that type of genre.
Actually, I have an
A
update
full
on Demon
body
Slayer.
pillow, no?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. Please go ahead, Demon Slayer.
They
Go for
finally
it.
announced. They finally
Oh,
announced
yeah, the
that
movies.
they're gonna release. Yeah, they're gonna release them on theaters starting
Yeah,
April
yeah,
23rd, and then June 22nd they're gonna release them on digital release.
Are you gonna do digital, or are you gonna go to the theater and watch that?
I don't know.
Bro, just imagine that on the big screen now.
That's true.
That's gonna
That's
be
true.
crazy. That's gonna be very crazy.
I mean,
Unless
I know
you
what
have a big
happened 'cause
screen
I
at
read
home.
it. That's the
Right.
thing.
But
Spoiler.
But did you? Yeah, but did
What do
you
you mean
enjoy
spoilers?
it in a big screen?
I'm
Yeah.
not enjoying the big screen.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you might want to enjoy that with a nice side piece. I mean, popcorn.
Not yet.
Like food.
He means the wings.
Yo,
The-
if you bring your dakimakura,
Nice.
does that count as a date?
I don't even know what that is.
You don't know what a life size? Oh, not a life size, but the dakimakura, your pillow, that hug pillow.
Yeah,
With
body,
body
said
pillow?
body pillow. Yeah.
body pillow. there you
Nah.
go.
Oh,
Does that count as a date if you bring
oh
that?
no, not in public.
Oh, so if you do the
Oh,
digital
no.
download, it's Netflix and chill, right?
The ultimate Netflix and chill.
Let's ask Mr. J
Sure.
Cubed.
Yes, JQ, what are your thoughts on
What do you
sex?
think?
Wait, is he an expert or what's going on?
Yes, he's an expert in
Uh,
body pillars.
wait, what?
You heard your first
He has a collection of body pillows that
He's like, I plead
proud
the
of.
fifth.
I mean, I get all my recommendations from Mr. J Prime, so he taught me everything I know.
Good lord. Oh,
Next
Shisho,
Amazon
please.
Prime is J. Mr. J Prime.
Shisho, please explain.
Yes, don't know. Nah, I don't do body pillows. Those are expensive. I like a
No,
soft
they're not.
pillow though.
They're not
Going
that
straight up
expensive.
out on a date is cheaper, right?
Well, aren't they like hundreds? Aren't they like $100, $200 per piece?
Again, going out on a regular date is cheaper.
I mean,
I don't know. I mean, we
I mean,
can
yeah,
definitely
I don't
look it
know.
up right now. Can somebody look that, like, fact check that if it's 100 or sub 100?
Marcos.
maybe Mr.
But what
J,
else?
since he's an expert.
I mean, like if you talking about like, I have no idea. I don't know. I'm assuming there's like blank body pillows and then printed ones.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
That's
but,
what I would
mean,
say.
How would you
it-
care to tell us?
which waifu would you pick as your dakimakura if you
Nah,
were to
yeah,
get one?
dude, I can't just
If
choose
you were,
one.
I mean, but hypothetically, if you were able to just
I will
pick
get a.
one.
It's like I'll get
Which
a
waifu
double-sided
would you
one. I have
Of
no
course
idea.
you would.
There's a
Of course.
range.
That makes
there's,
sense.
there's a lot of categories between regular body pillows and full-on themed body pillows.
Yes,
One that has a
good wording.
a character on it.
Would you pick a character from like High School DxD or Trinity 7? Or
Yes.
would you pick like from
Yes, he said.
like maybe a
Why not just a bunch of
cat girl?
covers? Yes.
A
Or
cat-
maybe
what?
you
Cat Planet
A
cuties
Neko-
all day.
no
Oh.
Neko Power. Oh, I don't know those. Sorry, please forgive me for my ignorance. I don't know what that
But
one
no, I was
is.
gonna
Mr.
say. I
Marco.
was gonna say. Let's also talk about like maybe like seasonal animes that are out.
Oh, seasonal? Like this season, besides the time I got reincarnated as a slime, which is amazing, awesome sauce.
Oh yeah, that's really good.
I need to see that.
The Attack on Titan is fire.
Oh,
No
yeah.
spoilers. No spoilers, please.
No spoilers, but-
Yeah.
No spoiler. But
But
it's
they
pretty
couldn't
sad.
they couldn't release last week's episode because of the earthquake in Japan.
Right,
Oh,
right.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So
That's very true.
So
it's
everyone
not
catch
good.
up.
No, but they're
Yeah.
gonna release 2 episodes being tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
they're
get
doing
the
two
double- you get
episodes
the-
tomorrow.
Right.
Oh wait, it's gonna
One
be
for each
filmed?
hand.
What?
Well, it is called the last season.
Yeah. Well, here's one thing though, because
All 16.
the manga's not over yet because the last issue comes out April 9th. So
Okay,
a lot of
that's-
people don't know because also there's not that many episodes left for this season, so they don't know if they're gonna confirm. They haven't confirmed a second part yet. So a lot of people are like, they don't know if they're gonna do a second part or if they're gonna do a movie to end it.
Well, what do you think the percentage is though that you're gonna do a movie? Like, is that a
Movies,
50%? Do you think?
Movie.
I
I'd say
honestly, I
movie.
don't know, but I feel like that would be interesting.
Yeah.
You know what
feel
they
like
can
they're
also do? They can
they're
also
looking-
do they can also do like a 1-hour special like they did with Dragon Ball Super when
Oh,
Goku went
yeah.
Ultra Instinct.
But all right, so this is the problem a lot of people are having with that issue, with that situation, where they might do a Evangelion type of thing, and it took like about a decade in order for that movie to actually come to fruition. So that's one of the things. That's one of the things people are pretty scared about. That they might go through that route where it might take longer than expected, and a la Evangelion, it'll take about a decade in order for to get a movie here, a movie there to actually conclude. So that is also a possibility, and hopefully
And then-
that's not the case.
Also
And
on top of
Hopefully
that,
that's not the case.
on top of that, the animation studio Mappa is doing like 2 or 3 more animes next season.
Oh,
So I don't know
Right.
if they'd be down.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'd be down to do a movie.
And then there's the example for Demon Slayer, how good it's been doing. So
After
that
that's youthful table.
no, but just the
Yeah,
idea
no.
of putting out a movie.
The
pros and
money
cons.
wise, it might be a lot more economically smart, I
I mean,
guess, for them to do.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that movie did
but-
really well though.
I mean, what's to say that Attack on Titan won't do the same, if not better? I mean,
It's true.
it might
again,
be
right
better,
now, they're-
actually.
essentially right now, and we read this on last time's podcast when we were doing the news for anime, where the top rated anime shows on whatever streaming service they had out in JP was in the top was Demon Slayer, it was Attack on Titan, it was these kind of seasonal or ongoing shows where it's at this point Demon Slayer is literally just showing reruns, so people are still watching it. It's cracking the top 5, top 10 of anime shows or shows in general just being watched on streaming services. So I mean, it just goes to show you the tension is on those type of shows. And right now that you guys mentioned it, I want to say one of these shows is probably going to be it was a Black Clover, where I think the
Oh, my
last few
heart for
episodes,
yes. My heart for that
I think
one.
the last few episodes I think were made or were fan made, if I'm not
No.
mistaken. Yeah,
Yeah?
fans were able to illustrate and
No.
I
You
mean,
can
I think
fact
it
check
came out
this.
well.
Nah,
you can
I'm
fact
just-
check this.
I'm just in
Definitely
shock.
fact check. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, and people were on Twitter just saying, "Oh, I collaborated and did this part in the anime or whatever the case is." And for whatever reason, I don't know if the actual company that is doing the actual show, I forget which one it is, outsourced and let the fans do it, because probably they're gonna either stop making the anime for Black Clover and won't be coming out with anime until future notice. So again, this is all speculation on my behalf based on what the information I was able to find and the sources that I saw, like for Neverworld, which I saw, and I clearly stated last time that that's where I got that from. So again, you guys can definitely Google check that if you want, or fact check if you guys want.
Bing
So-
check it if you want to.
Bing check, absolutely. So that's surprising. But definitely a Lock Horizon or World Trigger. I don't know if any of you guys watch Lock Horizon or World Trigger. Oh, World Trigger. World Trigger is fire. For me personally, I think it's fire.
So many areas. to
Has
watch.
anybody seen this anime called Heavy Objects?
Heavy what now?
Heavy
That's the name?
Objects.
That's the
Not
name
yet.
of it.
Yeah,
It isn't even the name.
yeah, Heavy
You're
Objects.
you're not talking about the dumbbell anime, right?
No,
I'm just hyped for World's End Harem to come out.
yeah, Heavy Objects is basically like a harem, but like a gate kind of style.
Let's do this. Well, what kind of anime you guys are watching? The J Squad.
Sub versus dub.
Yes.
How about that?
Oh wait!
Oh, let's not get into that. Marcos, we know the answer to that. That's an easy one.
We know everyone's answer of the big three, but the J Squad. Please elaborate.
Oh no.
J squared, you go first.
Oh fuck no. Okay. I'm gonna warmed up. So I really hate reading.
Oh, you traded.
Oh,
Oh no!
I prefer the dubs. And
It's
also
okay.
listen to
You have
Pick-
potential.
Don't worry about it.
It's
Don't
okay.
worry about it.
I could hear host
Mr. J Prost. His whole face just
He's
looks
just
sad.
shaking his head, saying yes.
No.
That bright smile became a very, very sad frown.
It's a storm right now. But yeah, jump all the way from me. Kill me.
wait for like all of them.
Most of them, unless the dub is like really, really bad.
Like fairy,
Which a lot of them are.
like fairy Tail's dub wasn't bad.
I guess I'm just not picky when it comes to dubs. JQ, what are your thoughts?
He's like, pass the ball, pass the ball.
Yes, I'm very much a sub, but there are
As he
a few
pushes
that
his
I watch-
glasses up.
There are a few that I watched in dub. I watched Death Note, Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, Sekirei.
I'm trying to think what else.
I got
Actually,
that
those
digital
might have-
download.
Those might have been the only two I watched in dub. Because those ones
see.
I heard, the dub was better than the sub, so I watched it.
See, that's what I did
Yes.
too.
Interesting.
The devil's a part timer.
Oh, yeah,
That's
that's
getting a
two.
season 3, right?
Yes. Two.
Is-
Oh,
Oh,
two.
is it 2?
Yeah, it's getting a season 2 with I think the
Alright.
animation studio.
I'll tell you right now. It's called. Okay, never mind. I don't have it.
It's
Sorry,
not
what
fair.
is getting-
What are you
The
two guys
internet doesn't have
currently
it.
watching?
At least three. Give us three each, if you will, please.
If there's three.
Okay, I can go first. So I literally just finished Love is War. I'm also
Yes.
watching Gurren Lagann right now.
Good.
Oh.
Yes.
I
Yes.
definitely recommend to
Very
see.
nice.
Also, I kind of forgot that I was watching this anime. I'm in the middle of assassination class from season 1.
Oh,
Very
that one's
essential.
very nice.
So yeah, that's currently at 3. J Cubed, any animes?
Well, I'm watching the final season of Attack on Titan, and then
Of
I
course.
started Naruto because Josue
Ooh.
recommended it, and then
Even more essential.
I kind of watched a little bit of My Hero Academia, but not too much.
That's okay.
All right,
It's okay.
all good stuff.
Yeah, but I definitely gotta watch more.
Me too.
See, I told him Naruto because, like I said, One Piece is just way too long.
Well, you could have also suggested Bleach if he hasn't seen that one yet.
Yeah.
But that's not
Maybe.
over yet.
It's coming. It's still, yeah.
Yeah, but it's long enough where he can be entertained.
One that I'd recommend, I almost got me to tears would be Gundam 00.
That's kind of.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Is that the robot anime?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's a mech
mecha.
anime.
It's a mecha
Okay.
anime.
So if you do like robots and stuff like that, that's a really big one. Anything Gundam is big in mech.
Yeah,
Mm.
definitely.
For
definitely.
years, it was a hot item. Like some of the tropes in anime came thanks to a lot of mecha anime.
Right. All right. So
I
for
see.
me, I don't know if you guys have watched the first season, but I heard that it got a second season confirmed, which is Arifueta.
Yes, that's the one that I was talking to you when we the last time we met up. Nobody understood Arifureta. Oh no, you did. Jose was like, And even though Mr. J recommended it to me,
Did he?
do you
No,
know
Oh
which
yeah,
one?
I think he did.
No, it was out, wasn't it?
I
Do you know
hope
It
it
which
was
wasn't
me.
No. I think it's actually, I don't remember.
I'll take credit. Don't worry.
Hey, you know what? There was a bear. There was a bunny. There's a bunny
Yeah.
eating a bear.
Wholesome.
Wholesome.
Very
There's
good.
a bunny eating a bear.
Yes, in
Then
the
there was
first
a-
episode.
Then there were spiders.
Then there was
I mean-
a guy losing an arm to a bear,
Alright.
to said
Yeah.
bear.
It's a hungry-go-lucky bear. Yeah.
Huh?
It's anime. Don't worry about it.
I highly recommend it, gentlemen, if you want to see something of
There's
note.
bunny girls. There's no
There
senpai.
is no. Well, yeah, there is, but that's later.
I can confirm there are bunny girls.
There's
Looking at
dragon
Google images.
girls too.
Oh yes, very much. Jargon.
But there's no
girls.
cat girls for Marcos.
I'm okay with all the animal girls and girls. Period. Full stop.
All right.
Those girls with a U.
Ooh, if would you guys be willing to watch this series called the Monogatari series?
No,
that's
stop.
a
Wait, hold
good-
up. Let's.
That's a good.
Wait, that's
series.
a PhD. You know, you're like,
I don't even
Well,
know.
that's because-
that's a veteran anime.
Yeah, that's because it has a lot of like Japanese inside jokes. Like, unless you're really into the, I guess, Japanese culture, you
but the
might get.
cat girl, the cat girl,
That only comes up in like one season, doesn't it?
the killer
Yeah.
cat girl, literally.
I mean, not for nothing. I think it's a great anime. I think there's a lot of like things that it's gonna go over people's head. It definitely goes over my head. I kind of have to rewatch an episode, so it kind of makes sense to me because I don't get quite everything they're saying.
Actually,
Or
I
understanding.
explained it in a previous podcast, but there's a joke in Attack on Titan that went over people's head.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
Can you elaborate
Yeah.
a little bit?
Yeah. Wait, did
This way?
I tell you to? Did
I don't think you told. The J
No.
Squad, no.
So
No, I didn't hear it.
in Attack on Titan, I think when they were finding the house, I think Aaron's father's house, they said, "Oh, look, it's Eren Yeager."
Oh yeah, you did say this one.
So when they say Eren Yeager is similar to the pronunciation of house. So you can translate that to saying, "Oh, that's Aaron's house."
Okay.
But in Japanese, they say, "Oh, Eren Yeager, haha."
And they laughed. Yeah. Aaron. But you know what Jaeger means in its original German, I think?
Isn't it like Hunter?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Hunter
That's
Squad.
But that's a big inside joke that a lot of people miss because I remember I looked up how to pronounce house. It's very similar though.
Oh.
Now imagine that times 10 with the Monogatari series.
Yeah, basically. Basically,
Like-
that's what it is.
Literally, there's like a frozen frame. Like you see the frozen frame in the Attack on Titan where they explain a little bit, right? In the beginning or during the mid-roll. That is, I feel like, a copy from the Monogatari series.
Everything is
Well,
no. I feel like if you do want to understand like Japanese culture, definitely like slice of life. It's a little bit easier
Oh,
to
like
find.
the Devil's a part-timer.
No, I was gonna say like more like yeah, a slice of life or like it's like even those are like more closer to like people who are in high school because they do go over a lot of culture references over there. Not
Yeah.
everything, but I think
It's
good enough for
heavy.
you to watch others.
So, what was
So
it called?
JoJo then, right?
No, what? No. Yes, Marcos. 3 pillar men are gonna come out of hiding and just start making poses.
That's so weird.
That's
It's
what you
anime.
want. Marcos.
No, I want the
Star Platinum?
the pasta one.
No.
So,
So really quick, have any of you watched my teen romantic comedy Snafu? Did you guys finish it?
Did you guys finish it?
I did, and it was amazing. I thought it was great. But again, it's not a shonen, so I mean, it's more of like
that's fun.
a romance type of anime.
Ooh.
But
It's a rom-com.
Alright,
It's a
lots of
rom-com.
family.
But it's very psychological. No, not psychological. I'm sorry. I take that back. It's more of like a daily life type of thing. Not like it's a slice of life, like in its entirety, but you get like hints of it. So it's a little more palatable. Huh?
Okay, so like Love is War then?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Along those lines. But I would say I enjoyed my teen romantic comedy Snafu a lot more than that one.
Alright.
My shonen one I'd recommend is Keijo.
Okay, stop. We can't. We can't. That's not shonen.
It's the most shonen you can think of.
No, it's not.
Or is it shoujo? One of the two, right?
It's like getting lost in the sauce
No.
type
How do you
of
mix,
show.
Marco? I know you can't mix that up.
Keijo,
Uh,
shonen,
You
shoujo.
don't look up Keijo. It's
Look up
it's-
Keijo.
Don't
Why?
look up Keijo. It's a weird anime.
So,
It's an awesome anime.
Is it
how
hentai?
about
No,
That's
no, it's not
close.
What?
No, it's not like Peter Grill
It's
or
basically
Interspecies
like
Peter
it's a
Grill.
sports anime, but
it's a made-up sport. It's not a
Yeah.
sport. It's a
Okay,
made-up
okay.
sport.
So
Sounds
if anything, I'd say slice of life. You know,
No,
Peter
it's
Don't
not
say
like-
Keijo. That's not Peter Grill. Don't give him those animes.
interspecies reviewers.
No,
No,
don't,
no.
Don't
I'm
look those up.
No,
Don't look
please.
those up.
What?
Look up
Have
Black
you guys
Clover.
watched Black
That's
Clover's
shonen.
dope. Yeah,
Black Clover
Yeah,
shonen,
but that's
yeah.
better than Keijo or Interspecies Reviewer.
Agree to disagree. No,
have you guys seen the Moshoku Tensei, the jobless reincarnation one?
oh yeah, I had
No.
that one was good.
That one is a good one.
Jeez.
I know nothing.
Or
It's
the
spelled-
one with the restaurant to another world.
Right.
You know,
That one is
J-Cube
dope.
is just so astonished.
Jake, you
baffled.
are so
We're hitting him with the cold stunners. No?
Dude, like the real like advanced anime.
It's either
Konosuba.
that or he's writing all these down.
He's like,
I was like, I hope he's writing them down.
there's your Konosubas.
Oh yeah,
That one's-
Konosuba is actually a good one.
That one. Wait, what?
That's an actual good one. That's better than Keijo. A lot
Yeah.
of things are better than Keijo at this point, though.
Too many animes to watch. No,
and so little time. You're like,
Yeah.
All right,
That's okay, you can
question.
you can
How,
choose
how
not to
many,
sleep.
how many would you say you guys have seen in total?
Yes,
lot.
that's a good question. We want numbers.
A number estimate.
Yes.
Do you want me to give you the names that I remember off the top of my head,
Oh,
or
no.
just an actual
Oh,
number?
nah, that'd be
Too
too
many.
long.
That's too long.
That's like asking me
That'd
like
be too long.
Dude, that
Yeah,
I think I've easily broken 100.
Yeah, so
Same.
have I. So have I. Especially when you have seasons that are more than one season, like 3 seasons of the same show, or the
It's like
ongoing
your
shows, like a
novellas.
One Piece.
Yeah,
No, Phyllis.
it is.
How dare you compare it to that? How dare you?
Do you see them
Show-
just like, oh,
a slice
I broke
of
my
life.
leg.
Slice of life.
And they're
Novella,
slice of
soap
nothing.
opera.
It's not- but not all of them are slice of life.
There isn't. You're right. You're right. Shonen, Keijo, shoujo.
That's not shonen.
It's its own genre,
No.
along with Peter Grill and
Oh,
interspecies reviewers.
Yes, I think some of them are banned.
Are they? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think
And
it
the
never
Disperse
came
Review
out.
is definitely banned.
It got
You can
purchased
watch it, but
and
it's
banned.
banned.
Well, it was never. It got licensed by, I think, Funimation. Funimation never put it up. And if you were to go to like any streaming service and you type in, I'm pretty sure it's not going to show up. You would have to probably buy it on either DVD or Blu-ray or digital download in some way, shape, or form. Or
I'm thinking Crunchyroll has it, maybe.
No, they don't have it.
Anymore.
I don't think
no,
they
they
ever
never
had
had it.
They
I
never
told
had
you,
it. Yeah.
Funimation licensed it. They bought the licensing, but they never put it out. So no other company was able to.
And that's why I'm starting a petition for people to sign in order to
Stop.
How many
Stop
Dumb.
trying to
people
copy
do that?
Saku. Don't
Oh wait,
copy
did
like
he
Saku.
he did that?
Yes, he did. That's why the whole my anime list thing came up.
Your anime list?
My enemy list, yes.
Okay, I didn't know.
The whole beef. That's why he has beef with that that site
That
now.
company.
That company. I mean, it is a company at this point.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, it is.
But
That's
yeah,
crazy.
That's not. I think it's a good idea they did ban it because it is very on the line.
What about why are you here, teacher? Or the wife of this guy, you know which one, the girl that was in the closet for like
you
300
know
years.
why? Because like those animes are on the line, and especially crossed it. I think every episode.
I guess.
You guess.
Sekirei literally
they're on
there were
the
like
line.
nude girls on at
Yeah,
least
but-
every episode.
What do you think an anime called Interspecies Reviewer did?
There was just a lot of politics and all those things.
No, there was no
Politics, you
politics.
say?
Statistics,
Politics.
hard facts, hard data.
But yeah, but this data's irrelevant.
Yeah, I know. But yeah. If anything, as the engineers, I'd recommend the Gundam universe.
Ooh.
He goes back to Gundam.
That's his go-to right now. Right?
Or the Gurren Lagann. You know, it's a nice little combo in between.
Hell yeah.
I give it
I like the-
5 episodes.
I like the opening, like, deflector shields are failing and all those things. Like, imagine that be like space battles. I'm like, no. I'd be scared. I'm scared of naval battles, so why not in space battles?
Why not?
I'm not trying to think. Maybe like, because if you guys really like action and like reincarnations, I would say like Shield Hero was really good.
Yes,
Shield
I was
Shield
very
Hero is good.
apprehensive for that one for personal reasons, but at the end of the
Because
day,
you were watching Interspecies Ruler.
I caved in.
Keijo.
It was before yes, Keijo.
It wasn't
yes,
before
Keijo.
Keijo.
I was in the thick of rewatching Keijo for the 55th time. I know.
No, for real?
No, it's only been 5 times.
Oh, What about Fire? What about Fire
Fire?
Force? I mean,
That's
I
pretty
dropped
good
it
too, yeah.
off in the dub. I watched it subbed and dubbed, but
but what about Yu Yu Hakusho? I mean, if you want to just watch a
can't
classic,
go wrong. Can't go wrong.
has a tournament
Kuwabara
arc.
was my favorite guy.
That's a dope show.
Have you guys heard of Yu Yu Hakusho? The J Squad?
Heard of it, yes. That's about it.
So,
I have not.
Thank you
heard
for
of it.
waking me up, by the way.
so recently I rewatched, and unfortunately, I had
What?
the misfortune of rewatching Chivalry of a Failed Knight. But
It lost
originally,
its valor, yeah.
no, originally I saw it in Japanese with the
No.
English subtitles, and it was, très magnifique.
Really?
The acting, the voice acting.
Okay, yeah.
I watched it dubbed,
It
and
gets
oh
bad.
my goodness, it's horrible.
I'd say that one, and there's another one that's like literally a copy of that one.
I really enjoyed the
Asterisk
show.
more.
I enjoyed that. I rewatched both of them in the same
Dubbed,
week.
though, they're bad and dubbing.
Oh yeah, I don't know who the hell dubbed them. And please,
I think it's Funimation, isn't it?
I feel
no,
like the
they
voice
need to
actors were
stop
young.
it.
They're new.
No, care less the age difference, because I mean, you got Goku sounding like a little kid, and the lady is like 100 years old. Like, that's not an excuse. If you're a bad voice actor or bad voice actors, or you can improve or do a better job, do it.
But
getting
right
paid
off
for
the
it.
bat, that's what I'm saying. Like, them being young or the director. I don't know
Bro.
what the semanticals in there. I
You,
agree
you
at the end
probably
of the
have
day.
you probably have YouTubers that could probably do a better job.
The Team 4-star. Yes, I agree.
So I mean, this nonsense of you paying people oodles of money to do a horrible job, I mean, it's not cutting it anymore. And it makes a good show. Like, say out of a 10, you know, if you're grading it from 1 to 10, you know, 10 being the best and 1 being the worst, right? And the show is like maybe like a 7 or 8. It automatically makes it like a 5 or a 4, just because of the acting, just because of the voice acting.
That is a big part.
I mean, because realistically, I mean, the only reason you're probably watching the show is because you don't want to constantly look up. If you're trying to multitask and you want to catch a little bit of anime while you're doing, you know, XYZ around the house or whatever the case is, you want to listen to it and get the gist of what's happening on the screen. So if you have horrible voice acting, I mean, it's like, it's so off-putting. You might as well just put on YouTube on your TV or on your phone and listen to that instead of going and trying to like eat, like, I guess, kind of enjoy the show, if you can even call it that. So I mean, again, I'm not trying to bust anybody's balls about, you know, their job.
Ow.
You know, because I wouldn't want to tell people how to do their job, or I don't want people telling me how to do my job. But hey, if a company's paying you, come on, do a better job. That's all I'm asking. You made a perfectly fine 7, 8, you know, maybe 7.5 show, and you made it into like a 5 or a 4. I mean, that's how bad it was. And like you didn't believe the voice acting at all. It's like so mechanical and robotic. Oh yeah, let's go. I want to.
The main character just was aggravating in dub.
But when you hear the Japanese and it's original, it's like my man is cool, calm, and confident, suave, has all the anime mommies wanting to get with him, and it's like it makes you want to, you know, watch the show and be like, yo, when I grow up, I want to be dude.
A classic slice of life, right? Yeah.
No, it's not a slice of life.
I know, it's a harem anime.
Yeah, in its essence, it's kind of harem-y, but it's not a slice of life in totality.
Shonen?
But yeah, sure, why not? Let's call it like a.
There was a
pseudo
tournament arc, technically.
Yeah. So I mean, again, the Asterisk War and the what's it called, Chivalry of Failed Knight. I mean, I think if you watch them, definitely watch them Japanese. Do yourself that favor, at least. And
just as
again,
some
no shade to the actual people that did the voice acting, the English voice. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're phenomenal at what they do in other pieces of work, but in these they kind of dropped the ball.
Just as to elaborate with Alan, there was the voice actor for the main female character of Chivalry of a Failed Knight. She's in her dubbing work that I've been watching. Unfortunately, you can tell when it's the same voice actor, and sometimes dubbing loses its shine. I want to say it's beauty, because I know this guy again. I know this guy again. I know this guy again. And for me, that specifically main character for Chivalry of the girl specifically, I want to elaborate that it might have been the director's team. I want to give them that benefit of the doubt, because I know that female voice actors work on the projects like Strike Witches. I don't know if you guys have seen that one. Well, the WW2 with the witches wearing like airplanes on their legs and all those things to be able to fly.
I haven't seen that one. I know what you're talking about. I just haven't seen that anime.
But she's let's say a main character of that series, and her voice acting is, I want to say, the same level, but the entire whoever directed that did a better job compared to Chivalry of a Failed Knight. And then Asterisk War, I feel like it's the same dude, which is not bad. For example, for me, I've been again and again hearing Mr. Piccolo's voice actor or Vegeta.
Oh, okay.
Sabbath. What's his name? Also, Mr. J?
Yes,
Chris Sabat? Christopher Sabat. Yeah, I've been hearing him on a dragon anime that's from the 90s or in the early 2000s. I've been hearing him Mr. Armstrong, the Armstrong family, Piccolo, different things. I think.
Well, that's because the pool of the voice actors is pretty small. Again, I remember listening to, I forgot who the hell it was. They were explaining how the pool of talents that they use is pretty much LA, New York City, and Texas.
They had the Christopher Sabat had to open the Texas branch, his own company,
right?
Which
so
is
that's
an
the
opportunity of a
unfortunate
lifetime. Well,
right,
bad for us, but good for him because he gets to open. He's a trailblazer.
Yeah, he gets to make.
Sense.
Yeah, he gets to make money. But the thing is, like, we get the short end of the stick as consumers,
right,
where we have to. Yeah, we have to listen to the same voice actors. It's like, oh, hey, isn't that the same actor doing this voice? So there's no real like pool that we can, or the companies can take from, so they can actually produce something different. And I don't know if there's a shortage of voice actors, because it kind of seems like,
or it's so niche that it's just not. There's not big of a pool. Bro. Not now, but back in the 90s and 2000s.
I think at this point, at this stage in the game, brother, where it's like you're doing Zoom calls around the world because you can't go
even
out.
Less now.
I mean, I think that's not much of an excuse anymore. It's just that they're probably playing favorites at this point, where it's like you know somebody that knows somebody, and that's the only way you get your foot in the door. And I mean, I get it. I mean, in any industry, I think that's pretty much how things work. And don't let people tell you otherwise, where, no, it's what you know. No, it's who you know. Let's get it straight. It's who you know, not what you know, that's going to get your foot in the door. Not always. Let me be clear. Not always. But a lot of times, especially I think in this type of industry where, you're going to work or you're going to work. Yeah, you're going to work with who you like to work with. And if they like to work with you, they're going to pick you 9 times out of 10, So that's the way I'm looking at it. Where in Japan, I mean, they have a bigger pool, I guess, of talent where they can draw.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you have so many, voice actors, I don't see why the hell, in a country that's, maybe... I don't know how many times bigger than Japan is, but it's bigger than Japan.
At least 2. How about that?
Yeah, you should have enough people to go around. But again, I think because we have just a Crunchyroll and a Funimation,
it's bottlenecked.
Yeah, and what a Sentai Filmworks maybe, and who else makes and Viz Media,
Sunrise?
Right?
No, Viz.
Yeah, but that's more. Yeah, that's for like Gundam, I think.
Netflix now, I guess.
The localization of who does dubs and stuff like that, it's very bottlenecked, as you say. There's only like a handful of companies that do it, and they all recycle the same, voice actors, and it's getting. I'm pretty tired of it. I would.
Crunchyroll recently expanded their squad, but for other languages as well, not only English, which I respect.
Yeah, that's cool, but I mean, I'm watching mine in the original.
The original English.
No, I mean Japanese.
Language. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, original English. That's right, Marcos. That's what we're doing. But I mean, that as far as that goes, I mean, that's what gets me sometimes upset, because maybe on the off chance, I want to give Marco's perspective or philosophy of watching a show in dub format, and then I get I'm subject to this mediocrity of just listening to a bad voice actor.
Yeah, it's mediocre.
Yeah, it's like, why
Look at
why should I
Baka
subject myself to this?
Secular.
I don't know.
But nah, yeah. But yeah. Is that?
I mean, I understand not wanting to read, and
Well, so wait up. Also, is there any show that you want to recommend on the tier of, or the J Squad right now, is there any show that you have any input about or that you guys want to recommend to the listeners or something before we start, doing our faring an adieu to our listeners?
I don't know if y'all are into love anime. I'd definitely recommend Love is War. It's definitely interesting. It's different from other love animes, that's for sure. Yeah, that's my rec.
That's what Jason
Very
wants.
good.
That's the
Very
rec.
good.
Definitely
JQ,
just
any
really
thoughts?
there's this low key underground anime. I don't know if you guys heard of it. It's called One Piece. It's pretty
Very
cool.
underground.
No,
I've never heard of that.
Never heard
What's
of it.
that
Yeah.
about?
I don't know.
Is it
her.
about? Is it about like McNuggets or something like that?
McNuggets.
Yeah.
No, McFlurries.
Dino
This guy
Nuggies.
this guy eats a vegetable and it helps him out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Popeye.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away, I hear.
It sure does.
Chopped apples keeps a doctor away, right? Keeps your bones healthy.
Like no gangsta or Haganai or
Nagashi
Haikyuu
Kashi.
or whatever that is.
What is that?
Dagashi Kashi.
Or
Oh, you mean
High
candy?
School of,
Yes.
Or like snacks?
The snack store
High
anime.
School of the Dead.
I'd say High
Hunter
School of the Dead is up
Hunter.
there, right?
Yeah.
Konosuba.
Yeah. The irregular at Magic School or Magic High School, rather. Is it wrong to pick up girls at a dungeon or in the dungeon? Or
Danmachi.
at a dungeon? Danmachi, right?
At the club. No, you're gonna say
At the club, the K Project, K On.
Gundam.
And no lie,
list goes
Love's
on.
Ward, best girl Chica. You already know.
Mm.
Zoids.
Oh, you gonna say Kaguya? Oh.
I love Tyrant.
Oh, you're pretty great.
You're pretty great. Oh, wait.
I mean, can you relate to it? Because I think they're super rich, aren't they?
One is, I
Um,
think.
Yes, Kaguya's super rich. Shinomiya, I think he's just middle class.
He can still afford an iPhone. Let's just say that. Not even a
That's
tricked
true.
out
You can afford
iPhone.
You can afford the new Pearphone 12.
There you go. Yes,
I like
you
the Pearphone.
said. Yes.
and some pair pods.
Wait,
Yes,
Man.
I mean, I'm not
forget
gonna let
Pear.
the show end without suggesting Kuma Bear. That's always a classic.
Once again,
Mono-
I'd recommend
No.
Sekirei and
No.
Arifureta.
What
Okay,
about
that's
Maid
fine.
Sama? What do you mean?
or Konosuba.
Wait, I think-
Megalobox.
didn't-
Miss
Remember Megalobox?
Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
No, wait, but I think, J Square, didn't you watch Maid Sama?
Not yet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, definitely
Sin.
watch that. Definitely. Please
Definitely.
watch that.
Okay, we'll move it up to
Yes.
you.
That's a good one. I'd recommend it 100%.
And I just remember right now, Megalobox is getting a second season. So
Good.
definitely
The
look out
dub
for that.
though, the dub on that one is it cemented a dubbing voice actors.
I
Like,
watched it in the original language, so I wouldn't know.
And the dub was
the
alright.
original is good, way better, but the dubbing is all right. I feel I have thoughts about
You
the
have
voice actor.
a minute defeat. I'll
I
accept
have
your,
I have opinions
letter
about the
of
voice actor.
defeat.
About the voice actor nowadays, but her panty and stockings with
Listen,
daughter belts.
just sign the papers and admit defeat. That's it.
What about Nisekoi? Has anybody watched that one? J-Squad?
Nisekoi. Oh. Is that the one with the gangs? And the boyfriend girlfriend thing?
Yeah.
The key and lock it.
Key and Lock It. Yes.
The chest, the pendants. Yeah, that one's good.
I thought
although
it was dope.
have you guys seen enough tropes that I don't know why they're seeing a lot of European influence in Japan, or the American girl is seen as like a buxom blonde chick and all those things?
Not really. I mean, there's some like that, but it's not always like that. This is the one that Josue put me onto when he went through the anime list of I don't know how many seasons ago. It's called Our Last Crusade or The Rise of a New World.
That one dropped off for me at the end. It got
really
tiresome.
Oh yeah, no, because there's supposed to be another part to it. I think they released another part, but they kept it open. They kept it open for another season.
I'm actually considering buying the scale figure for the main character.
And the body pillow.
And the body pillow.
I don't know about the body pillow, my friend, but
the body pillow cover. I am. You know.
Oh, you are.
So let's wrap up on that. On that note, let's wrap up because we're done talking about body pillows.
We're back to body pillows. You mean it started on body pillows? It ended on body pillows.
No, it is kind of late. It is kind of late, guys. I don't wanna.
Infringe.
Like
everybody.
We gotta let Mr. J go back to his body pillow.
Yes. I believe we Mr. M here with his cage of body pillows.
Oh yeah. And as everyone here agrees that we all like our anime and our body pillows.
Extra
Extra thick, right?
I was gonna say our milkshakes.
I mean our food, our body pillows.
He's like, I like my women like I like my food.
Extra thick.
He's like, he likes his tortas extra thick.
Extra
thick.
Oh
yeah.
Man.
Or his grilled cheese.
Extra thick. But yeah, no, I feel like this is a good ending point of the anime segment and the podcast of Life Tech and Sunshine. So remember, everyone, guys, please comment, subscribe, leave 5 stars, or whatever makes you feel. What emotions would make you feel? If we make you laugh, 5 stars. If we make you cry, laughing.
Oh wait,
5 stars.
Let me check if we have any reviews that they left.
Oh, analytics. We didn't do it last time because it was like kind of crappy. The recording or the signal, whatever. Please, analytics.
Oh, we're back to still one. Marcos, analytics.
Yeah, I'm looking. We have Austria. We have Norway, Austria, Switzerland, and Kuwait. Kuwait is the most recent one, but I didn't see Switzerland before.
Kuwait.
I didn't see Switzerland before. Yeah.
What's going on, everyone from Switzerland? How y'all doing?
Austria. I thought it was Australia, but no, it's Austria as well. So
shout out to Austria. Thank you for coming in, clutch.
But remember, you can always, listen to us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, all and everywhere that you have your podcast listening preferences. Please comment and, subscribe, share with your friends, your family members, everyone that wants to get informed and have a good time. Right? The J Squad and Mr. J and Alan.
Yeah.
Signing out.
See you later, guys.
Signing out. Bye-bye.
Once again, J Squad. Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you. This is Marcos Lopez signing out. Bye-bye now. Until next time. Hi there. Thank you for tuning into the LTS podcast. All the notes and more can be found in the description. By the way, we have a social media page where content is posted regularly. Feel free to reach out at us through there or via email. Both are found in the description. When you support the show, we have a merch store where you can buy an item that you like. If buying merch is not your thing and you just want to support the show directly, we also have links to those too, if you'd like. Thank you. Also, every comment is really appreciated. Credits
in the description as well. Peace.